Morning, morning. Morning, 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 morning. Start with pound yen. Yesterday we caught some of the buys up. What I did. And you might have, if you had the analysis at the end of the stream. The buys up were, once this candle closed, weak bearish on the next candle, and securing positions when price came up to this broken support. It was spot on. Spot on. It's about 20 pips, 20 pip move. The overall bias for the day was bearish on pound yen because the daily was bearish, and the bias was only going to flip bullish if the daily flipped bullish, which it did a couple times, but I just weren't feeling the GJ bias, to be honest. And mainly because we had this downtrend structure. We had a high, we've got a lower high, lower high. Yeah, pound yen wasn't really looking like it was gonna, have a reversal and push up. It did hold this 4-hour support, but I kind of got late into the session for me to take the buys. I was considering it here, but I was looking at gold. So morning, casual morning, and look, GJ ended up dropping back down to the support, so it continued to range, which it looks like it might continue to drop down. But let's do some fresh analysis. This is yesterday's. Just take off all of this. Alright, starting with the daily. So daily is currently bullish, still holding this support, this whole daily support area. So we're pushing up from there. If we don't break yesterday's high and we flip bearish, then we could finally break the support and push down to this next support at 196. Let's check the 4-hour. Okay, 4-hour. Yeah, I'm still going to hold this support here, 196.8. So we'll leave that the same. See what happens when price comes down here again. A resistance. We've got a 4-hour resistance at 198.3. So we'll mark that up. See if we get a retest. It's the structure point that I'm looking for. These are minor resistances, but this is the last lower high. So I'd look for a retest of that before taking sales down. If it breaks above, then we've got a break of that structure, like the downtrend structure, and we can push up. Okay, let's drop down to the 30-minute. So 30 minutes still holding this downtrend. Alright, so we do have, I want to call that a resistance yet because the candle hasn't closed. And anything could happen with pound yen. It's just got two bullish candles and this one is a weak bullish one, so I wouldn't count this as a resistance. until we get a bearish candle. So the first one is here. So 197.8. So we could either sell from here or we could close above and then would have a breakout. But we mark up the support and resistance that creates the range. And we have a support, the same support that we had from yesterday, 196.9. And we have the same targets, same daily targets until they hit. So that's pound yen. Right now, yeah, just gotta wait to see what happens when it comes down to these levels. It's a messy range, so I'm not looking to take any trades inside here. So either this resistance gets tapped, pushes down, or we come down to this support and push up. So I'd only look to take trades from close to this support and this resistance. Don't even like this one, even though it's a level that's held a few times. Potentially here, we'll see what happens. We'll analyze once we get close, see what the candles look like once we get there. But those are the levels I'm looking out for on pound yen today. Let's look at gold. So gold did close below this daily support. Gold is definitely bearish for a while. Definitely flipping bearish. This closure below, we've got a change in structure. High, we've had a nice pullback from the highs. Lower high, lower high. So looking for the same thing to happen. The structure to keep making resistances, lower highs, and push down. Would like a retest or to push up maybe into like the 50s, just to make a lower high and then keep falling. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour still coming down. We have a support at 2593. Any buys I take on gold are just going to be small pullbacks. Because yeah, gold is so, since Trump came in, DXY is super bullish. Until we get the DXY pushing back, gold is going to keep running. It is at a daily resistance here, so we'll see what happens with gold today. But I always look at both when I'm trading gold. Okay, so we've got the support, yep, 293, broken below this daily support. Resistance, look for the structure point. It's kind of like the last lower high here. So 2625 or 24. We can leave those the same. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these levels. They're the same levels. We didn't have much movement yesterday. That's swinging 100 pips, 200 pips. Not like 700 the day before. Okay, on the 30-minute. Let's see what the structure's like down here. We had a push up during Asian session. I wonder what that was about. But yeah, gold is looking very rangy at the moment. We do have CPI later, which I'm thinking about streaming. Definitely considering streaming CPI. And it will move both gold and pound yen. US like high impact news, it does move both pairs, so that'd be interesting. Where's my computer moving slow? Interesting. Alright, so we have a support at 2597. A nice big range on gold. What's that, about 150 pips? At 9798. Here's my resistance. Here we go. And the resistance at 2612.13. So that's gold. I do think gold will range until we have CPI later. So the focus will most likely be on pound yen this morning. But gold has tended to start moving around 8 o'clock in about an hour, so we'll see what happens. We've got a nice big range to play with, so if it comes back to this resistance and we don't get a closure above, I'll be looking to sell down to this support. And then if we come down to this support, I want to get a closure below and keep pushing down through this 4-hour support and then further. GJ is dropping, GJ is dropping. GJ is definitely dropping. I don't think I would have taken anything just here. It's kind of in the middle of this range. So see what happens when it comes down to this first support. Move this resistance down, so I want the candle to fully close above. Look at the top of this 4-hour candle. Right, pound yen structure has been kind of tricky recently. We've got this 4-hour support here, which is holding price. You can see the wick is wicked down and come down to it. But I think if we do get a push below 196.8, we could keep going down to the 196. Let's put this daily on. Where did the daily open? 197.01. But yeah, if this daily does flip bearish, then I think we'll get the continued sells down. to the high probability we might not have a trade on GJ London session. Yeah, we'll see. Might just range like gold. GG's been ranging for a couple of days anyway. Sort of sideways movement. Like we're just in this massive range here on pound yen. Just sideways in between, so worst case we just played a range. Like we were more bearish yesterday, but we still took the buys because it presented itself, and it'll be the same today. If we come down to this support and this support holds, then I'll be looking to take some buys up to this resistance. They'll be short term. I'm not looking to hold. But yeah, if the opportunity presents itself, I'll take it. I like a minimum 10-15 pips. And the buys will be good because the daily will be bullish. 4 hours bullish. What 4 hour candle opened here, so yeah. If I get to hold trades, that's a plus. If not, I'm a scalper anyway, so in and out. In fact, let me send this into the group. Look at gold, man. Weak candles. What do you guys do while you're waiting for the candles to close? Obviously, I take entries on the 30-minute. Sometimes I look at the 15. Me, I play games on my phone. There's no point watching the candle every second of it. see what pound yen does. I think it will keep dropping down to this support. Doesn't look like we do have a tiny bottom wick. Oh yeah, USD CPI later, 1:30 UK time. What do you think, guys? Should I stream it? If I streamed it, you guys coming to watch? Playing Studios, what's up? Alright, cool. That's 2 people. Do you know what? When it comes to news trading, I always say, nah, I'm not gonna trade it, I'm just gonna watch, and then the market starts moving. I don't know if I can call it FOMO, but if I see a move set up, then I'll take it. Yeah, so with news, I normally trade like the 15-minute candle. I don't know if you guys remember. Well, I know a couple of you were here. Was it CPI for pound yen last month? And we caught that 40 pips. Got Caswell put you on, nice. You from South Africa as well? We're here at 1. No problem. Yeah, I'll probably start looking at it a bit. Well, I'll start trading NY session from like 12. So I'll be on about an hour and a half before. I think that's something I might start doing. Streaming NY news, USD news. I do love watching news. What's gold doing? Not a thing. In fact, let me put where the daily opened on gold. $97.96. Let me put a disclaimer out there as well, and I'll say the same thing during NY. When I trade news, I trade on a separate account. I don't use my main account. I use like a smaller one. especially with gold. So there's always a proper setup after the news. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, sometimes I could trade the 15-minute candle. Like what I'll do is if it pushes in a certain direction, I'll wait for that first 15 to close and then get in on the next one. Sometimes I wait for the 30-minute candle to close. Sometimes an hour. But we'll get to that. Pound yen might be a quiet one for real. Just even the way the structure's forming. Right, 7:30 candle opening. I want to push down. I want to fill this range. And at the same time, we've got an uptrend structure. Pound yen is not looking very clean. Yeah, you have to use the 15-minute for confirmation. You mean for news? Tiny little top wick there. Yeah, definitely 15 for confirmation on news. The only time I like the 15-minute time frame. How big is this push down bin? 25 pips. Right, breaking the previous low. How big is this range? Nearly 30 pips. Okay, what I'm thinking is if price closes below this support, because it hasn't done so, it's just wicked. Then with volume, we could push down, at least get to this daily flip area. That's what I'm thinking. The volume would push it past this minor support here. How far is this support? 10 pips. I'm thinking about it. I think it'll be a slow drop. Making more of a top wick on pound yen. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this structure on pound yen this morning, honestly. Like 30 minutes making lower highs. That's obvious, you can see. Then it's also making higher lows. So we could push down, or we could push up from here and then make a new high up to this resistance. Considering all options. Okay, gold's holding this support. Okay, we might get the push above up into this resistance. We still got 20 minutes for this candle anyway. Pushing up. I wonder if that was just a retest of this area down here. If we get a closure above this resistance, pips. Yeah, I don't like these rejection wicks. Not rejection wicks, but these wicks, these top wicks. So the bullish structure seems to be winning right now. What are we thinking? Closure above? Where's yesterday's high? That's all the way up here. closure above on GJ looks good, but the range is too small. Yeah, facts. It is a small range. So either two things can happen here. Resistors can get broken. We can get another push down. Still have 14 minutes till this candle closes. So it's holding this resistance. Okay, 15 minute looks like it's making a lower high. Said M15 sells coming. I mean, go ahead. You want to take sales on the M15. You'll have to wait for this candle to close, obviously. It would be sales from this resistance, but you know me, I like that 30-minute. Still chilling. Pushing up. get this closure in a couple minutes. We do need a top wick for this candle right here. So we will get a push up at some point today. I think it might be a slow morning for real. Let's see what this 8 o'clock volume brings. Market open. Is this resistance gonna hold or break? I think it's gonna break. Looks like it's holding. Hold. Yeah, definitely looks like it's holding. I think if it does push up, it might push up into this area and then flip bearish and then come back down in this range. That's what I'm thinking anyway. And gold. See gold price dropping. And we got this wiki area for gold as well. Okay, pound yen. Pushing up into this wiki area. Going to create another top wick like the rest of them. Yeah, it's gonna be a slow morning. All the volume's waiting for tonight, not tonight, for this afternoon. That's for sure. Right, it's made this top wick. Let's see if it pushes down through the range. Still don't have a top wick on gold. Yeah, having wicks on candles is like one of the rules I don't break. I won't get into a trade if the candle doesn't have a wick, like on the top or bottom, because 8 times out of 10 price will come back and create that wick as the candle's still forming. So especially if price pushes in my direction. If I wanted sells here and price immediately dropped but didn't create a top wick, I wouldn't get in, because I know that this candle's going to come up at some point, make the top wick. So wherever I get in, I'll be in drawdown. It happens so much times that I had to make it a rule. No point even looking at gold, don't have a top wick. Alright, we're pushing on pound yen. See if we can break these highs to the left. Keep pushing up. I'm still not interested, but see what happens. Really, I want the closure above this resistance. See how big this range is, this distance. 25 pips. But if it does come up here, I would expect it to break yesterday's high and then keep pushing up to this high time frame resistance. Alright, we got the push up. Now we're getting the pullback. Get the top wick for this candle yet? Not quite. Oh, gold, look at that. Pushing down, no top wick. What a slow morning. And gold's got some action though. Even if it had a top pick, I still probably wouldn't have got in anyway. Too many wicks. I'm gonna have to wait for all these wicks to clear. 40 pip stop loss. Nah. Still like the look of it, honestly. Nice clean range though to drop. Very nice range. Just tanked. I think it should come down to this support, at least to the daily flip. New 15-minute candle opening. And still holding this resistance. But it's not giving us a bearish candle. So no entry for you just yet, Benny, for your 15-minute sells. Caswell, you called it. No trades this morning. Wow. Go pushing up. It's got to come and make this top wick at some point. It's not this candle, maybe the next one. Damn. Man, that pullback is something serious. I understand why people don't trade gold, especially when it's moving like this. 35 pips. Drop 40. Definitely a waiting game. But look at this area right here. It's a rejection area. Get that top wick on gold, nearly. Not quite. Needs to get above 628. This gold price action is nasty business. Range, drop, pull back. Candle might close very weak, like a doji, weak body. I can see it happening. It doesn't want to push down much, but it doesn't want to push up. even if we get this closure below on gold, I don't think I'll take it anyway. I don't think I'll take it. We do have this clean range down, but no top wick, and this pullback right here. I'll see how it closes in the next 6 minutes, but I think I'll leave gold for the moment. So going up here, it's looking like pound yen, to be honest. Higher lows, lower highs, just ranging. But if we had a top wick and then we close below, then I'll probably look for the next candle to fill this wick and then push down. That's what I'll be looking for. Where Bitcoin's at. 87,000. Crazy. GBPJPY. Yeah, nothing going on pound yen just yet. Nothing going on. Waiting for this rejection area to clear, but even when it does, we're right by this resistance. So we need a closure above this one. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do closure above. Guys. Yeah, this range is definitely too small. This is what we're waiting for. If pound yen can stay bullish, the daily's bullish, 4 hours bullish. Like Haswell said, this range is only 18 pips. Lots of rejections. Nasty price action. See if 830 can bring some volume. Honestly, if we get a nice bearish closure into this range, then I would take sales down to the support still. Like scalp 10 pips. Just as a little pullback, because we have quite a big range here. Are we going to get the closure above? Or the first closure above? Alright, we're pushing. We're expecting this uptrend structure, current one. Right, give us a bottom wick. Bit bullish. Push up. That rejection on gold. Gold making that top wick. See if it can clear these wicks to the left and keep pushing up. Oh yeah, look at that continuation pattern on pound yen. Didn't even notice that on a 1 hour time frame. Yeah, should give us a push. One hour looks perfect. Gold, yeah, clearing the wicks, push up, especially after this rejection. The thing with gold is it's not bullish, it's very bearish. So expect minor pullbacks, but then to continue down. So a retest of this resistance would be very nice for sells. Very good for sells up here. Pound yen retesting this broken resistance. Nice bottom wick. If it pushes back below, then we have a fake out. Don't see it happening though. 4 hours already broken the structure. Broke above this last lower high at 19754. Apparently it's 25 minutes till this 4-hour candle closes. Let's see if it forms a rejection wick like these ones to the left. Pushing back below resistance now. This is why those buys were not valid in this range. Making another wick. Wow. Just see the price of gold just pumping. Pound yen's gonna flip bullish and keep pushing. Still got 20 minutes for this 30-minute candle anyway. So either looking for a closure above this resistance, or if this resistance gets respected and it holds price, and we could see some selling back down. The sells, I don't think they'll be long term anyway, because like I said, the daily is very bullish. The current daily structure is bullish, so sells again will be tricky. Better sells will be if price closes back below this resistance and there'll be a fake out, then we could sell down. He said gold is a menace. Gold is nasty business. Look at that. It just swings, it wicks like 20-30 pips with ease. I ain't messing with gold right now. Alright, pound yen, what are we doing? We're gonna close back below this resistance. Pound yen, are you going to give us some sells today? Quick sells. Broke the previous 30-minute low. Asian range is all the way over here. This is the actual Asian range, 5 Asian session highs to the low. Asian highs, Asian lows. So if price closes back below, or the high of this candle here, which is the high of the Asian session, then I believe, yeah, we can sell down to the daily. If we get a closure below this resistance, and if we engulf this candle, this is very difficult price action. It's, yeah, it is. I'll tell you why I would take sells. Because we have this resistance, and in the current, well, in this structure, we've got this resistance is a lower high. Now if this closes a nice bearish candle and it engulfs this one, then this here is the new lower high. So just like here, we pushed up, just like yesterday, we've created a lower high, and then we could sell through this choppiness and sell back down to the support. So that's what I'll be looking for right here. Although yesterday the daily it had just flipped back bearish, like after this resistance. I think the daily opened, where was it? Daily was up here. So say this daily had flipped, boom, and then it drove back down to the support. But that's how I would play that. Like I would ignore all of this to the left because it's creating the lower high. And it hasn't managed to reach this resistance. Just like this yesterday didn't manage to reach this resistance. It'll be the same here. Even though we've broken the previous high, made a top wick, flipped, boom, sell back down through the range. But it's depending on, again, closing below this resistance here, engulfing this candle as well. I would even like it to close back below this Asian high. And then I'd look for some sells. We've got 10 minutes. So I think price will either, push down to 45, but if it closes below 45, I'll be in. I'll be in for some sells, for sure. Makes sense, that's good, that's good. That's the way I analyze it in my head anyway. And look, daily's like retested this resistance, so I could see a pullback. Yesterday was bearish, so there's a high probability of today's candle being bearish as well, just based on yesterday. It didn't quite reach yesterday's high, so if we come down to this support again and flip, drive down. Look at the 4 hour too. Was talking about the 4 hour creating this top wick and respecting this wicky area. So even the 4 hour could be creating a lower high as well, like in this structure. So as long as this candle closes below 50, what's that, 54, 55, then we could get a top wick for the 4 hour and then push down. So I'm going to keep an eye on all time frames with this candle closing in 8 minutes. But I'm looking at the bigger picture. Alright, where are we at? 5 minutes left. Now, if this candle closes above this resistance, then all those sales analysis are out the window. Just throw it in the bin. pushing down, re-breaking the previous low. We're gonna get this closure. Doesn't look like it. We'll get the closure below the resistance, but doesn't look like we'll get the engulfing. Might not even get the closure at this point. The closure back below. We've got the closure below, but not the engulfing. Yeah, nothing going on in this session. What's gold doing? It's leaving us with a massive top wick. Didn't quite reach that resistance. Yeah, I think I'll leave it here, guys. I don't see anything happening in the next 30 minutes, to be honest. But I will see you back at what time will I start streaming? Yeah, about 12:30 my time, so about 3.5 hours. And let's trade USD CPI. Dash a D. What's up, H? Nothing going on in this session, man. Dead. Gold is doing a mazza. But yeah, we'll come back for CPI later. I think that's why price is ranging a bit. Got big USD news later on, so it's been a chilled one. Gone again. Trying to wait for it to reach the top of the Asian range, then drop. Do you know what? I was saying that I was looking for sells if price came up to this resistance, and I thought it would have with this 8:30 candle, but it did this top wick stuff. Even down here, it's just, yeah, it's not nice price action.